Hello Taurus and welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is Andrea and I'm here to do your next 3 months tarot reading. It will be from January to March 2024 for the sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, so I hope you're well. As always, the reading won't be for everyone, take what resonates for you. So I'm going to pull additional cards for each month. What I have laid out already is from your yearly 2024 tarot reading, so I will link that below. Queen of Swords is January. We have the Four of Wands in February, and we have the Knight of Pentacles in March 2024. We'll pull some additional cards by month, get more information, look at overarching messages and any individual messages that I'm getting, because a lot can happen in 1 month, let alone 3, in different areas of our life. And it won't be for everyone, so take what resonates for you. Let's see what we have for Taurus. Thank you, Angel Spirits Guides, starting with the Queen of Swords. General readings, Queen of Swords energy can be male or female. Sometimes I get Queen of Swords energy in Taurus readings. Sometimes that can be linked with cusp, if you're on the cusp as well, with Gemini. So let's see what we have for Taurus. We have the Four of Wands again. With that, we have the King of Swords. And we have the Five of Cups. Let's see what we have with the Four of Wands. Message for Taurus. Thank you, Angel Spirits Guides. Message for Taurus. We have the Nine of Wands. Five of Pentacles. And we have the Ten of Wands. Let's see what we have in terms of March 2024, thank you. The Hermit. We have the Page of Pentacles. And we have the Empress, lovely energy, because this is Venus in Taurus, so I like the Empress coming out for you. I'm going to pull a tea leaf card, Taurus, for each of the months as additional messages, information. We'll also pull some additional oracle cards at the end of this reading. So let's see what we have for you. Okay, your cards have fallen out, so let's go with it. First card, we have Staff. You will be taken care of in difficult times. Lovely. I see that in the reading. We have Bridge, successfully overcoming a problem. We have Barrel. You feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money or goals. Bow, you are highly thought of. We have Inkpot, problems to be resolved. It's all kind of telling a similar theme. We have couple more. We have Bread, period of prosperity and abundance. That's lovely. Box, you will receive a gift. Two more, we have Cat, a two-faced friend. Interesting. Wealth, doesn't really need to say any more than that. The Empress does represent abundance. You have some very abundant energies, certainly in March period. So let's talk, as I'm on that subject, let's talk about money, career, financial areas here, Taurus. The Queen of Swords and King of Swords can represent, I mean, really, these energies can represent the masculine and feminine within us. This can also represent two people. It can be in a relationship, partnership of other kinds. So King and Queen of Swords, male or female on either card, are generally two people who fit together very, very well. They complement each other very, very well. So this can be a relationship of some kind. Now, with the Four of Wands being here, Four of Wands can be linked with happy home, happy family, four corners of stability and security for me. It can actually be quite a celebratory energy, something that affects the family, the home, or the relationship, or a combination of all of those things. When we're in King and Queen of Swords mode, we're looking at the truth of a situation for what it is, and this is what I see you doing. Not afraid to make the difficult decisions. Sometimes, the Queen of Swords and the Four of Wands, when these are together, these can represent division, divisive energy, separation, breakups, truth coming out. So you might well be dealing with that kind of scenario here. If this is about a relationship specifically, there could be some division either within the relationship itself or with you and family. And I see somebody presenting themselves and wanting to make something right with you. The Five of Cups represents, a regret what happened between you and hoping that all is not lost to remedy the situation, to get back on track, whether that's someone returning home into your life, whether that's mending fences, building bridges. We do have the bridge energy here as well in the tea leaf cards. So this is what I see happening. I feel somebody is regretting their actions and they want to make things right. I see this happening specifically here in January and February time. We have two Four of Wands, so something that significantly could be some fallout, something that has caused division because you're in truth, and it looks like you're standing in your truth as well. Again, King of Swords is somebody who you might be dealing with. Again, this could be you two making a decision together or looking at the truth of a situation and coming to a conclusion on what the right thing to do is here. But it might well be you're standing in truth, you're being authentic to you as part of this kind of whatever's happened here, whatever has caused division. It might well be here, this is where you're standing by what you believe is true, is right and true. Now, it looks in this scenario here, Taurus, coming into March time, it might well be there is this scenario here of, I don't like the way you make me feel, or what you've done has made me feel like, what I've put time and energy into, what I've invested my time and energy into, the bond, the stability and security has been completely undermined. But I see that there is an opportunity to let go of this burden in around February time, whether you let go and you just decide that that's it, or whether you let go and there is an opportunity to build bridges, mend fences, because really with this being specifically leading the reading as well, it just feels like there's an opportunity to get that sense of stability and security back. I feel that there is some kind of tentative energy here, Taurus, where you might be a little bit reserved. You might well be a little bit kind of holding back because you want someone to do what they say they're going to do. You want someone to... I don't think this is the first time this kind of division has happened, or this kind of truth has come to light, or this topic or issue. It feels like this has happened before. And this is why you're kind of like saying in February, I don't want to commit to, starting over on a brand new footing in relationship or with family, in building bridges, unless it's really going to make a difference, unless we can really let go of the experience that I've had. So this is what I'm seeing for you. You want some kind of assurances that whatever the situation is, it's not going to happen again, you know? So that's what I'm seeing for you here. Now, again, Five of Pentacles can also be linked with, it can be when we feel lack, when we're not feeling appreciated, valued, and I certainly feel that stability feeling undermined as well. But I also feel it could also be to do with financial areas. It could well be the issue that someone's regretting is that they've spent too much, or they ask for money all the time, or they're always asking you to kind of like bail them out, or you understand what I'm saying. So it feels like the only solution that's going to be okay for you is if this is dealt with, if there is a real kind of like turning point in that scenario here, because you want to let go of this burden. And I feel that you're doing what you need to do to let go of this burden and this experience of someone regretting their actions in February time. So you want some kind of stable assurances, because really when we talk about the Empress energy, which is Venus in Taurus, the Empress doesn't accept this kind of energy. Now, again, Empress can also be a mother. Again, we have the Page of Pentacles and the Empress here even in March. This can also be to do with, mother and child. Not limited to that, obviously, but it can be, the Empress can be a motherly energy. But she is abundant. She doesn't really accept, she's the energy of not accepting less than, real kind of like bounty, and where there's no lack, where there's this kind of like opportunity for real kind of like bountifulness and just being at one with yourself and feeling that sense of content and feeling that the situation, the environment, the people that, support you are all bringing something that's positive for you. So the Empress is such a positive, bountiful energy. She really isn't about lack and doesn't accept the energy of lack from anybody. She won't stand for it. So this is the energy. I feel that you're dealing with it. It's self-worth, self-love, self-care. Really connecting to who you are in terms of sorting this issue out. So that's what I'm seeing. And again, even in this energy here, it might well be, okay, this can actually be a scenario. If it was a financial issue, okay, I will bail you out one last time, but you have to sort this out. So this can be that kind of scenario here where it might well be that there are some kind of conditions, solutions in terms of finding a way forward that you're comfortable with to bring that sense of healing and proper permanent recovery and getting back on track in a positive and permanent way in your life. Again, that will be if it's financial issues. This can also be very positive in terms of healing, and getting back on track on a solid footing, even come March time. Starting anew and starting over. But that can be, remember the Hermit, we can heal on our own. So again, it depends on however you let go of this burden, and what you deserve and nothing less than that in terms of feeling that sense of bountiful energy and positive experiences and not letting people around you, having behavioural patterns that bring you down, that disrupt your life, that destabilise you in some way. That's the energy. In money areas here, Taurus, the Five of Cups can also talk about loss. And this can be sometimes when we see the truth of a situation and you might be making some kind of clear choices and decisions to let something go. That could be your own business. Again, Queen of Swords, King of Swords could be, with the Four of Wands, can be a family business. It can also be a business partnership. Or it could well be you as a relationship being in business together. So this can be where you just kind of like, it's just not working. Even I feel that there is a kind of like theme even coming into February time. Something might not be working for you. The Five of Pentacles can represent, you could well be a business not delivering the money that you need it to deliver. And it's time to let it go. Again, the Nine of Wands I'm reluctant to, but I have to let it go. And there's regret in that because it's bittersweet. I have to get a job or I have to go and do this to get stability and security back, which is the focus here for my home, my family, my relationship. There is that kind of scenario, even maybe in terms of March time, starting with a new job, a new business, pathway opening up for you, where there is abundance, where you are turning things round financially for yourself. Now, this can also represent job loss, or changes in your employment that you're not happy with. So whatever this regret, whatever this loss is, whatever this kind of like what you're looking back on, all is not lost in this situation here. There is a clear way forward, but there is also something to release from. Whatever this burden, again, there is a feeling here, certainly in terms of if it's to do with job, employment, if there is some kind of loss that you've been experiencing, you just feel come February time, and I'm saying February time in particular, you're feeling that sense of excitement, that you're nearly at the end of this pathway that has been challenging. And even though there is a feeling of lack here, come February time, and probably towards the end of February, because there is some perseverance in February, that you're going to let go of this burden, because you do. You let go of the burden. In March time, you let go of the burden, or the thing that you have been persevering on, the pathway that you have been persevering on. Could be to try and get new employment. This can represent things like notice periods as well, knowing that contracts are ending, that kind of energy as well. But I feel that something has tested you and challenged you in some way. But there is a message here, Taurus, that you get to the end destination. You get to liberate from the thing that has been testing you here. And there is that sense of anticipation of happy surprises coming your way. Because the Knight of Pentacles can represent someone making you an offer. Again, whatever circumstance financially that I've spoken about before, the Knight of Pentacles represents someone making you an offer. And this is tying in with the Wealth card here. March is a very good month for you. February, things start to look up, and you know that you're getting to the end of the period that has been testing. And you know that what you need to do. This is about understanding how you are going to liberate from that weight, that burden, and be free of it. And I definitely see some kind of offer coming in. Could well be between February and March time. But this Hermit represents that feeling of kind of your vibration rising from within, finding that way forward. You've been feeling your way in the dark for a period of time, and just trusting intuitively and from experience, drawing on your resources and experience as well, in terms of how to find that way forward and get back on track. And this is what I'm seeing for you here, Taurus. There is that sense of recovery here. And deep down knowing that this is the right way to go as well. So however that resonates for you. Because the Page of Pentacles with the Knight of Pentacles, it starts with a message. And there is an offer coming your way as a result of that. This is very positive news coming in that links with the beginnings of something new, the beginnings of change. With the Empress energy, she is new abundance. She's very, very good in terms of money, career, financial areas. You can see she's surrounded by like a harvest and promises the potential of that. So this is the energy here, Taurus, of you're coming back into your own. Certainly March time is an extremely strong month for you. But I also see for those of you, again, who are really looking at the truth of a situation and even putting plans into action. You could even be connecting to somebody who might be advising you, somebody who is smart, intellectual, even your intellectual equal, who might be even pointing you in the right direction in terms of how to move forward and deal with the situation here. This is, you're absolutely being guided in the right direction, which is why you're being told, you will receive a gift. There is also that sense of a period of prosperity. You will be taken care of in difficult times, successfully overcoming a problem. So that's what I'm seeing for you here, Taurus. Now, again, with 2-4 of Wands energy, when I'm talking specifically about these readings, these can be things like celebratory events taking place in this period as well. So there could well be some kind of celebratory events. This can be announcements, engagements. It might not be you, it could be some kind of party that you're attending as well, or some kind of announcement, celebratory event. So again, that could be significant for you in the next 3-month period. I will also say if there is some kind of health issue, because again, in terms of health, the message would be, you might be saying to somebody, they might be saying it to you, I knew I should have taken care of this sooner. I knew I should have taken care of this sooner. I knew I had some kind of, you might have even had, seen the signs in a situation here. Could be with a person. Again, this could be you as well, Taurus. It's about us connecting to our truth and being truthful with ourselves in how we're going to actually move forward and deal with an issue now and overcome a problem. So this can be where, again, it could well be, I should have dealt with this sooner. But, again, it's not too late. Again, there is an opportunity here, I feel, certainly in the next 3 months, to take action on a scenario, even though it may well require some kind of perseverance here. And again, this can be linked with family, relationships, to overcome something and liberate from it by addressing the issue. Because I definitely see healing and this healthy new reality coming into your life in March time. So certainly in terms of health issues, could be for you specifically. If you have a feeling that you need to get something checked out, just for your own peace of mind, the cards are saying now's the time to do that. Not just for you, but to consider other people who matter to you as well. And again, that would be the same message if you're worried about somebody, or you've been telling someone to go and get something checked out. The same message applies, because it kind of represents that there is an element of perseverance with this and getting it sorted out, but it feels like there is an opportunity to heal and move on from this. So that's the message that I'm getting for you as well, Taurus. Like I said, these energies, they won't be for everybody, but I say what comes to me. It is Truth Well Told Tarot. So that's what I want to say to you here. Now, the Empress, in addition to the messages that I've spoken about, the Empress is also very positive in terms of motherhood and pregnancy, and also giving birth to new things. Could be new ideas. With the Page of Pentacles, this can also be about starting something new as well, getting a sum of money, could be a loan, a cash injection, or somebody gifting you a sum of money to start something new even. So if it's not to do with a specific job or business opportunity, this could actually represent some kind of starting a new initiative, project, hobby, and really learning as you go, something that's really close to your heart, and giving birth to that kind of, it's almost kind of like your own baby, your new baby, your own new business, but it's yours. So there could well be something that you've been thinking about doing, and you're putting it into action because you're saying, actually, this is the solution. This is what I want to try out. I don't know why, but I feel deep down I have the experience to move forward on this, and I feel it's good for me. Whether it's going to be your main income stream, or whether it's still kind of like in its infancy, it feels like there is an opportunity to start something new as well here. Additional messages with the Page of Pentacles. This can be also very good in terms of educational courses, skills development, apprenticeships, internships, or starting something new, like I said, putting something new into action here. And those are the messages that I'm getting for you here, Taurus. For the next 3 months, quite a lot, but I say what comes to me in these readings. So let's pull you a fortune card, see what we have for you. What do we have for Taurus? Thank you. For the next 3 months, January to March 2024, Angel Spirits Guides. We have plane, number 26. The journey is indicated either physically or metaphorically. Your life will become more full. Let's pull you a colour card, see what we have for you. The colour might resonate as well. What do we have for Taurus? Thank you, Angel Spirits Guides. Next 3 months. 2 cards. We have grey, learn to scan your body, number 29. You know, it's interesting when I was talking about health areas as well. It looks like, it looks like an X-ray, doesn't it? But not limited to that. I feel that this can also be scanning the situation in truth and maybe coming up with a plan in terms of how you move forward, whether that's relationships, family, whether that's to do with money areas, health areas even. This is the energy here, because I like the fact that this came out with it. We have number 7, Scarlet, attract success, which you are doing. I mean, this whole reading just feels like a significant turning point, an opportunity to really turn things around for you in a very positive way. Because even with the plain energy, there's just this feeling here of things taking off for you. And leaving behind also things that, energies that don't serve you anymore, releasing from them. Let's pull you an energy card. What do we have for Taurus? Thank you. Next 3 months. Angel, spirits, guides. Thank you. We have number 13, coherence. The frequency of coherence supports our ability to harmonize the frequency of the heart with the frequency of the mind for an optimal ability to co-create. With the optimal ability to create the reality that we desire. These cards are quite shiny and the light picks up in terms of what I'm reading. So we have coherence. And Queen of Swords energy fully understands the situation, She, this is somebody who is really in truth. So let's pull you a little affirmation to finish the reading. What do we have for Taurus? Love that. I told you, turning points. We have what defines us is how well we rise after falling. In terms of months, I feel that really January and February in this reading, you're coming up with some kind of plan or clear way forward in terms of how you're addressing a situation here. Come March time is an extremely good month for you. It's interesting. I mean, the cat energy, you might be dealing with a two-faced friend again. Again, this could be someone who is affecting the home, the family, the relationship, somebody coming to you who is regretting what they did, regretting their actions. So, the message remains the same, however you address that. So again, there could well be some two-facedness that you're dealing with here. But cat energy is also about speaking truth. Cat energy, is a kind of survivalist energy. It's drawing on your abilities and understanding what serves you, how to turn things to your advantage, how to respond to situations. That is very much cat energy. It's quite an agile energy. So it might well be that you're adopting that kind of energy as well in the next 3 months. So that could be the energy here. I love seeing the Empress in your reading, Venus in Taurus. It's a very, very bountiful energy in terms of love, romance, in terms of feeling that everything is just falling into place, in terms of self-worth and self-value. But I also feel very good in terms of money areas too. She's a very abundant energy. That's what I have for you, Taurus, for the next 3 months. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I wish you a wonderful January to March 2024, and I will see you next time.